Hey everyone, Telz here, and today we're going to be showing you Dante, one of the craziest support Warframes I have played in a while. If you can even call him a support Warframe. He does crazy high damage, he gives your team crazy high overguard, I'm sure as you guys have seen in some of your games recently, and he has crazy high damage, and he also has a map wipe, as well as additional hits on your weapons for your teammates, and additional status chance for everyone. It's crazy. He's one of the craziest Warframes I've played in a while. I'm going to be showing you our build, how we hit crazy high overguard numbers, and a little bit of gameplay footage as well afterwards. If you want to see the gameplay footage, I'll put a timestamp so you can skip to that. Let's go over our build. In our aura slot, we're going to have growing power. You want to use this whenever you're using your overguard to increase your overguard cap, as well as your tome, your one ability, the primary fire. It scales with ability strength, which is very important, and it scales with ability strength in game, again, which is very important because you can buff your ability strength in game. Any ability strength buffs you have, you want to use, and then you want to put your Nocturna away, and then you want to pull it back out, and it will hold, it will remember those buffs that it had until you put it away or run out of energy, even if you no longer have those ability strength buffs, which is very important. So anytime you have temporary ability strength, you want to pull your 1 and refresh the 1 if you have increased ability strength. On your 2, it's going to increase the overguard cap, again, very important. Your 3, the damage, and your 4, it's ability strength is crazy important. You need ability strength on Dante. It's the most important stat he has. In our Exilus slot, we're going to have Power Drift. Again, we want to hit that ability strength cap. We want as much ability strength as we can get. We're going to have Blind Rage, again, increased ability strength at the cost of efficiency. My efficiency is 45%, and as you're going to see in the following video, I spam my abilities nonstop. I do use energy items, but you don't have to. You can sit there and wait for a second. Intensify, again, for more ability strength. Primed Flow, for as much energy as possible. Augur Secrets, increased ability strength. Prime Continuity, increased ability duration. Transient Fortitude, again, increased ability strength. Stretch, for our map wipe, your 3-3-4 ability. One important thing to note, and I'll talk about this in the following video, you can get LOS'd, so there are some things you can do to help increase your map wipe capabilities. Just positioning, bullet jumping most likely to the best position, but that's why we're going to want the stretch, and then again, more ability range. And then over here, I have Molt Vigor, very important, 45% ability strength on your next Warframe cast. You can use 2-2, and then go into your operator, refresh your Molt Vigor, cast your 4, and increase the ability strength cap by 45%. Your overguard cap is going to be very high. Right, my base overguard cap is at 48%. Without the 45% on this, and without growing power for another 25%. Here we have an unranked Molt Construct. I was just testing some stuff out. I don't really have another fully ranked Arcane, so I'm sure you guys aren't going to have all this stuff fully ranked. Even with base mods, most importantly, ability strength. Secondly, I would say ability range. If you're not able to map wipe, or if you don't do enough damage yet, I highly doubt you wouldn't do enough damage, but if you're not doing enough damage for whatever you're doing, maybe you're doing Steel Path, you can go for duration instead on the buffs if you want. Even with a little bit of duration, my buffs last 45-50 seconds. They last a long time. I barely have to refresh them. Now, importantly, when you hit rank 10 on Dante, you're going to unlock your exalted weapon, Noctua, if that's how you pronounce it. This weapon is very important, guys. As you can see here, my total base damage is going to be 34,000. The base damage of this stacks with your Warframe ability strength, and then you can add mods to increase that farther. So your exalted weapon is going to be stronger than most likely any other weapon you're going to have. I'm sure you could build this better. You don't have to. I'm kind of building for status here because I want to get as much ability strength as I possibly can. I have Barrel Diffusion for multi-shot, Lethal Torrent for multi-shot and fire rate. I have Auger Pact just for the Auger and extra damage. I have Carnage Stinger. I'm kind of testing this out right now. Hornet Strike, Pistol Pestilence for status chance, Scorch for status chance, Frostbite for status chance. I chose Gas because I'm going to be adding my tome to my team and buffing their weapon damage, so I wanted to choose a status that probably is not going to be on their weapon. You can do Corrosive, you can do Radiation. I would say it would be better than Gas. Personally, I prefer doing the Gas. Also, you leave the gas clouds behind, more chances to do extra damage and proc status and growing power and stuff. So that's my Dante build. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you can reach a higher overguard cap, let me know. This is the highest that I've personally seen. I hope you enjoyed. If you want me to do a video on how to get Dante, he is a little bit of a later game Warframe. I can do a video on that. Subscribe, leave a comment, let me know. I'll do a video on that if you guys want me to. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day. I'm sure you guys have been seeing Dante's in your games. He's very good. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up our buffs. We're going to use 2-3 and then 3-2. That's going to give everybody on our team buffs. Our map wipe is going to be 3-3 and then 4. Always try to jump up in the air when you do that because it can get LOS'd. And now the crazy thing about Dante is going to be his 2-2-4 and the ability to give everyone tons of overguard. I'm going to put down some energy here. We're going to start spamming overguard on everyone. Now, a very important thing to know on Dante is your tome scales off of your ability strength. The base damage scales with your ability strength. This works when you mod the exalted weapon, which means that your exalted weapon is going to be stronger than any other weapon you can have. But it also means that in-game, when you press 1 to pull out your tome, it will continue to scale on ability strength, and you can hit numbers like that 480,000 you just saw right there, which is kind of crazy. Now, that's not the highest number I've hit. I've hit a 3 million. I'm sorry, 2 million. Yeah, what the Wisp attack speed here is just nuts. We're gonna give everyone our buffs using 2-2-4, 2-3-4, and then 3-2-4. Those are be your party-wide buffs. Again, your map wipe is gonna be your 3-3, and then your 4. Ideally, you're gonna do this while your birds are active. Now, we got a relic buff on our Warframe. If you guys don't know what this does, it's going to increase our ability strength to very high levels. We're going to be able to give everyone tons of overguard. Let's actually check. Let's see how many overguard we can give. That guy got a buff on his primary. Past 100. 102 seems like our cap for now. 116.